Think you can't be a successful coach without a certification? Think again. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can build a six-figure coaching business without a certification, because I did it and you can do it too. Let's get into it. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, my name is CourtneyLSanders. I'm a full-time entrepreneur as well as wife and mom, and I love helping working professionals turn their skills into a business online. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can build a six-figure coaching practice without a certification. Now, I've been coaching since age 26, and before age 30, I was able to generate over $500,000 in my coaching business online without a certification. So I know that's super controversial for some people, but hey, I did it and I want to show you how you can do it too. For the record, I have nothing against coaching certifications. I think they're great and I'll probably get mine one day. I just haven't needed to in order to grow my business. And so I wanted to do this video because I find that a lot of people prevent themselves from being successful and really going after it in their coaching businesses because they have this false belief that they need a certification before they can get started, and nothing could be further from the truth. So if you want to build a six-figure coaching business without necessarily needing a coaching certification, there's 5 steps that you really need to keep in mind. So the first step you need to recognize is what a coaching certification is and what a coaching certification is not. Now, a coaching certification is designed to help you coach your clients more effectively and to help you get them to the end result that they're looking for. That said, a coaching certification is not a marketing tool, nor is it an automatic builder of your business. So I find that a lot of people spend a lot of time and money getting their coaching certification without also spending time and money growing their business. And so they spend 2 years perfecting their coaching technique and doing all these credit hours and doing what they need to do in order to get their coaching certification, and then they get it and then they wonder why their business hasn't grown and why they're in the same place that they started. And so if you're wondering if you need a coaching certification in order to get started as a coach, chances are the answer is no. It really depends on you. For me, as I mentioned, I got my start in the life coaching arena, specifically as it relates to self-discipline and time management for millennial women. And so I already had a process that worked for me that I was able to coach my clients through. And so at the time, I didn't need a coaching certification because I was already effectively getting my clients from point A to point B. Because I was not focused on getting my coaching certification, I was able to build my brand simultaneously while I was growing my business and attracting new clients. And so here we are today, and I still technically don't need a coaching certification. Like I said, I might get one in the future just because I love being a better coach and I'm all about personal improvement and self-development, but it's not necessary depending on the type of coach you are and depending on the type of expertise that you bring to your coaching business. The next step that you need to take if you want to grow a six-figure coaching business without a certification is you need to prioritize client results over certification. And so this goes for anybody, whether you have a certification or not. Now, I see people who get so obsessed and so focused on the coaching methodology that learning through their coaching certification program that they don't really focus on if it's actually effective for the clients that they're working and if the clients are actually getting the results that they are paying you for, right? So it's one thing to be technically proficient and all the modalities of coaching, but it's another thing entirely in order to give people the results that ultimately they are paying you for. And so you really need to prioritize client results above your coaching methodology, even if it means that you have to add your own spin, your own flair, or heaven forbid, do something that wasn't absolutely taught in your coaching program. So regardless of whether you have a coaching certification or not, understand that as a coach, you are most going to be judged on your ability to get clients results. And so as I mentioned, if you're able to get coaching clients results without necessarily having that certification, then you don't necessarily have to rush and go get one. But if you want that certification, don't be so focused on it and so obsessed with it that you just get focused on the trees and not the forest, and you're not able to ultimately get the clients the results that they're coming to you for. The third thing you need to do if you want to build a six-figure coaching business without necessarily needing a certification is you really need to focus on niching down. Yes, I know that's like a curse word for some entrepreneurs and particularly for coaches, but I'm telling you, you have to niche down, you have to niche down, you have to niche down. This is extremely important if you are in more of a life coaching or kind of a general broad self-development field because it is so broad. So as I mentioned earlier, I was in the life coaching arena, but I had niched down to self-discipline and time management coaching specifically for millennial women. So when you niche down, you really need to think about what is is the problem that you ultimately solve for the target market that you are working with. Think about how you can really narrow that down and build a name for yourself there, which leads me to the fourth thing that you need to do, which is build a brand, not a coaching practice, right? So again, I feel like all of these are super controversial. I don't know why, but it's true. You need to focus on building a brand, not just a coaching practice. If you focus on building a coaching practice, you'll just, really be obsessed with, well, okay, how can I get one client here and one client there, and how can I connect the dots and do the methodology perfectly, but you're really gonna limit your earning potential, and you might find that it's gonna be difficult for you to cross that six-figure coaching barrier. Particularly if you're trying to do this without a certification, you really need a brand, because once you have a brand, you become synonymous with your ability to help people with things, and they require a coaching certification from you less. So think about it. Do you think anybody asked Tony Robbins whether or not he has a coaching certification? Hint, he doesn't. No one asked Tony Robbins if he has a coaching certification because he has a huge brand where he's well known for getting people results in their personal lives and their relationships and in their finances. So he doesn't need a coaching certification, quite frankly, because his brand speaks for itself. And so you want to do the same thing as well. You don't have to be on Tony Robbins' level in order to do that, but you want to build a brand that speaks for itself so that it's not really necessary for you to have a coaching certification, because people know that you can get results and that you're good at what you do. The fifth thing you need to focus on if you want to build a six-figure coaching practice without necessarily needing a certification is you got to focus on more than one-on-one coaching. So regardless of whether you have a certification or not, you're going to find it very difficult to hit the six-figure mark if you have to work with people one-on-one all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. I think one-on-one is a great place to start. It's a great place for you to learn more about your clients and get them those results and really perfect your methodology. But once you kind of know what you're doing and you've got a good process down and a good routine going, you really want to start thinking about how you can expand into group programs and even coaching programs, retreats, events, conferences. And so all of this kind of goes back to the fourth step, which is building a brand. You really want to think beyond just a traditional one-on-one coaching practice, not just because it makes you more money, but it actually requires less work because you don't have to work with people one-on-one. So I know this firsthand. When I first quit my job, I was super excited because I thought I would have all the time in the world to work with coaching clients. And so I actually at one point had 16 clients on my roster at one time, and they were all one-on-one clients. And if I'm being honest, I was miserable. I was taking calls from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. I was chained to my laptop, and even though I had quit my job and I had all this freedom, I found that I wasn't able to travel or really even take a lunch break because I was just on the phone coaching clients back to back to back. And even once I got on the phone, I was doing a lot of follow-up work with the type of coaching that I was doing for them. So take it from somebody who's been there. You really want to expand your practice beyond just one-on-one if you want to hit six figures and you want to do it in a sustainable way, especially if you want to do it without a certification. So now you know the truth about how to build a six-figure coaching practice and whether or not you need a certification. What you probably don't know is how to attract clients. So in my next video, I'm going to teach you how to attract clients fast, but if you don't want to wait that long and you want to steal my process right now, you can go to my in-depth masterclass where I teach you how to attract consistent coaching clients without a big following, a big advertising budget, or a big launch. So go ahead and click the link below in order to check out that training. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell so that you know when my next videos go live. Follow me on Instagram and share this video with a friend. And with that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.